Howe matches up and Alexander launches, looking for Keelan Way. What a way to start. Just shy of the end zone, Ottawa can't strand him. Way gets rid of it and finds Ken Alexander. Derek, who's marked by Matt Hogel. And Toronto looks to counter. Masick Kelly goes up for the sky.
Put it deep, and he'll do it almost in any circumstance.
There's one circumstance. Bunch of bodies in the area, and it's caught by Leon Foreno. Nice handler defense, and it forces the turnover. And Jordan McGregor was all over Hurst. He's got the bookends, and the Outlaws have the early lead. Point. It is right around 70 degrees here in Toronto, and the Rush come up with a DC in Toronto's season opener. Stall called on McKnight. He had nowhere to go. Boucher slices the flick into the end zone for the score. Oh, nearly a poach, but Ottawa's Matt O'Brien slipped. Two rush in the end zone. McKnight takes it. Armitage was there.
Start missing them, but Lindquist hardly ever does.
Deep shot, picture perfect.
Hurst hesitating on the break side cuts.
Oh, big time catch there from Brotman with Yearwood approaching. Ahead to McGregor and to Paul Mensah. Masick Kelly to Edwards, he's not in yet. Fans thought he was, and Edwards throws it away.
That's just some, as soon as it leaves your hand, you want the disc back because something went really wrong with a throw like that. Either that or he was hesitating and slipped out, but unfortunate mistake.
Looking long, and Corey is open. It's a good shot from O'Brien. And what a catch! Ottawa has taken a 3-score lead. I believe he's out there playing today. That disc was tipped. Division champs. So a quick restart, Hammer beats the double team, and then Andy Corey lets it fly. Lloyd circling, and Lloyd snatched it from the sky. Lloyd launching. Armitage read it well, but he's shy of the end zone. Armitage has really gotten better with the disc in these situations. Nothing really comes to mind. Alexander's hammer, a beauty. You know, as we'll pause the story as McKnight launches, Masick Kelly and Martin both in the area. And it's Masick Kelly who waved his arm and like magic came up with a disc.
Has guarded players like Bo Kittredge for Team Canada.
Yep.
And been responsible, was considered athletically elite.
This play was set up by the gorgeous hammer from McKnight crossfield. Incredible thing about what Ottawa has done so far, and perhaps I should change my tone as the Rush look to break. I was gonna say that Derek Alexander has not been incrementally involved so far as the Rush get the break. An easy one from Harrison. This is more of a typical offensive possession. Lee looking for Lloyd, and he makes it look easy. That's why depth is so important. Alexander looking long. It floats forever, but not long enough. Andy Corey, a yard shy on the bid.
Great looking throw. Out in front, hanging out there for the receiver to be able to make a play on it. Just tired right now. Ottawa's losing its legs very quickly, and this is a dangerous part of the game.
First lead of the afternoon for the Toronto Rush.
All of a sudden, you found yourself down a couple and can spiral out of control. And Alexander, that looked ugly.
Never seen that before from him.
Slipped out of the hand and didn't get the throw he wanted.
Harrison to the break side. Jason Tuella with the goal. The Rush have scored 5 straight. Not in the end zone. Boucher with a good shot. So, still time, 90 seconds to go in the half. Sliding catch, Martin. And he'll flip it to Masick Kelly.
Edmonds was close.
And a foul called, I believe. Game attire.
rocket pass.
4-0 looking long for Lee. Mike Lee hauls it in through the contact and scores. It's an opportunity for the Outlaws to break. And they give it away.
Around a little bit, collect yourself and get the deep shot. Hurst, great explosiveness.
And a little push pass for Armitage. 10-yard penalty plus the centering of the disc.
Breton Tan says no.
He snuck it. Is a guy who can shut down someone downfield. You don't think of him as much as a handler defender. Loiseau has a goal. Martinez, you could hear him shouting for his teammates' awareness, but I believe a travel was called before the throw, and that is a turnover. So where it looked like the Rush were back up by 3, now Ottawa has the disc 80 yards away from making it a one-score game. This is perhaps one of the huge turning points in this second half. Big shot, read well by McGregor. Mensah to McGregor, just out of his reach. Toronto led by 2 at the half after Ottawa was up 3 at the end of 1. It has been a game of runs. Harrison unleashes, 2 targets are there. Jarrett Marin takes charge. Just shy of the end zone, 4-0 to G. Alexander. Nice defense by Jackie Howe, and then Alexander falling down breaks the mark early in his teenage years. Nathan Hurst airs one out. Massa Kelly goes up for the disc and hits Armitage for the score. Lloyd comes in there with a poach D. Lateral to Lindquist, crossfield, and Martin dropped it. Ottawa has a chance. Inside out flick, Keelan way nearby, and it's caught by Andy Corey in the end zone at the buzzer. Qualify as a coach for D1 Nationals for the first time.
Great D.
That was a tremendous D on the near sideline from McGregor.
Found the same on the stat sheet.
And they do. Way lets it launch. Ken Alexander bids and scores.
What a layout. I didn't think there was any way he was going to get to it. Harrison's usually relied on, as we say, as we give him the kudos.
Kinley G snuck in with a late double team. Harrison tried to sneak it through anyway, and his throw was canceled.
No good compliment goes unpunished.
To the end zone, nice throw, but just the Raptors, if they're gonna win a game, it might be game 3 after the Cavs have been dominant. They throw it too far, hands on the disc, but now Lloyd airs it out. Will this turn back toward Lindquist? It will. Oh, and Lindquist juggled it into the end zone. Alexander's bolting deep. They're testing Ojo, and he tipped it, but Alexander, off the deflection, picks up the assist. Yearwood, Hurst, Massa Kelly, Armitage. Up the line, Armitage milks it for the score.
This one would almost assuredly put the game away.
Toronto, with its largest lead of the day, stretching the advantage to 5. McKnight takes a shot. It's Lindquist. He's got it.
Just making the league better and better.
Could we see McKnight to Lindquist again? Yep. Oh, Ellis rejects the flick from Alexander. Ottawa led by 3 at the end of 1, but after 4 full quarters, the Rush show why they are the 3-time defending champs. It's a 6-score win for the Rush here at Varsity Stadium today.